So we are just now entering quarter four of 2023. Just to give you a little snapshot of the economy as a whole, we have over $1 trillion in credit card debt. We have 35 million US citizens who have student loans who now starting in October have to start paying on their student loans. Anyone who had them deferred due to COVID, they have to now start paying. The average student loan per month is $380. So that means the average, or 35 million US citizens are going to have $380 a month less in their budget to spend on anything, right? Going out, buying clothes, etc. We have more car loan delinquencies than we've ever had in the history of the United States. All this is not to be doom and gloom, it's really to paint a picture. We are most likely headed into a recession. So being a real estate broker, a question I often get is, when the economy is volatile, like it seems to be, how does that affect the housing market? And there's a lot of ways I can answer that question, but I would like to point out that an economic recession does not always equate to a housing recession. That's really important because we have recency bias, where we remember the last recession we were in was the 2007 through 12 recession, and that was a housing crisis. That was an economic recession that was caused due to lending, essentially. We were giving out, the joke is heartbeat loans, where anybody who had a heartbeat, you can get a loan. And so the recession was actually caused by foreclosures, people not being able to pay their mortgages. But this recession is different because the market hasn't crashed. It's maybe plateaued or dipped in some areas. But for the most part, the real estate market is still fairly healthy because we have low inventory. So the point I wanted to make is, just because we are going into a recession does not necessarily mean that the housing market is going to crash.